Hello, this is Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe if you like my content and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Today I'm sharing with you how I repotted my arrowhead plant. As you can see here, it is very overgrown, very viney. It is an indoor plant. Here I will be taking some cuttings. Since it is a pretty big and bushy plant, I wanted to go ahead and propagate some of the cuttings that I will be removing from the main plant. I already filled a vase with water and I'm just picking some cuttings from this plant, as I mentioned, and using those to grow some roots so that I can propagate and make new plants. Next up, I am taking this large pot. It is plastic, but you can use any type of pot that you have on hand. And first thing I want to do is just remove the old soil. And I'll be giving this a new fresh potting soil. You'll want to go ahead and break up any chunks that you have in there and just move that soil around. I'm sure there's other things that you can add to your soil to make it more nutrient dense and give your plant a healthier foundation, but I didn't do that. You'll see later that I did add some fertilizer pellets, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plant from this old pot. And I did have to use a trash can and gently loosen up the soil so that I can remove it from that old pot, and it was a little tricky. Then I went ahead and added that to my new fresh soil. And here's the fertilizer sticks that I mentioned. These actually came from the Dollar Tree, but I've been using these for all of my houseplants and they've been doing really well. So I would definitely not put it past some Dollar Tree items that can help your plants to thrive. I believe the brand is like Joby's or something like that. Next, I'm taking some of these wooden stakes as well as a metal trellis. And I'm essentially creating a taller trellis just by attaching that smaller metal trellis to my stakes using some zip ties. And you'll want to add enough just to add some security and support for your plant. As you can see, my plant is very long and viney and it does droop when it's not staked up. So this definitely needs a lot of support, hence the trellis that I'm building for it. And then you'll want to go ahead and lift your plants up and attach them to the trellis just using some zip ties. Now you'll want to make sure that you do this very loosely. You don't want to zip up your zip ties very tightly. You want your plants to be able to move and grow. There are other options you can use, such as the actual garden's metal or twisty ties that they have that you can actually remove. They look kind of like the sandwich ties that they sell for sandwich bags, but they have them for the garden. I didn't have any of those, so I just used some zip ties. They did the trick, so I just made sure to not tighten them too much. Next, I'm adding some extra soil. And then you'll want to go ahead and add some decorative elements to your arrangement. I just took this windmill that I already owned from my garden. And here you have it. This is the finished look. I love how it came out. It's super cute. And this will be used indoors. This is an indoor plant. Eventually, I did move that windmill up higher and I used zip ties to attach it to that trellis, as you can see in this clip. And I love how this looks as well. I think it brings your eyes up by adding that windmill to the top. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe and I'll see you in my next one.